the third edition of the Optical Wireless Communication Conference. And that is a topic that is hot in many places in the world. This conference is now held in Eindhoven with many contributions, not only from the Netherlands, also from Belgium, from farther away, ranging from Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, even from China. And other countries. Let's make a quick round of what is on this conference. And we have quite a number of invited speakers. One of the topics that is hot in the news is to use optical wireless communication for long-range links. Nick Doelman, also on the technical program committee, it has been hot in the news in the Netherlands to be able to send very high bit rates via a laser beam. And that's also what we will have on the conference. Nick.
Yes, we will have an invited talk by TNO about how to transfer, let's say, 1 terabit per second from a ground station to a geostationary satellite. And there you will meet the pointing challenges, you will meet atmospheric turbulence. So how are you capable of still reaching 1 terabit per second over this very long distance?
TNO did it, but we also have an expert who developed a lot of theory in this field, quite well known in this field, Steve Ranilovich, and he is one of the founding fathers of modeling this with a background on information theory. What are the main challenges in such a kind of communication, Nick?
Well, as I said, atmospheric turbulence is a very nasty distortion on your channel, giving you average losses in your channel, but also fluctuations in intensity, sometimes called scintillation. And this is a very interesting topic for research and a practical challenge. And how do you model the channel? How do you deal with the error correction? All those aspects.
And in my opinion, Steve had made nice steps of bringing further the modeling of that, and that allows the development of much better systems. So I'm really looking forward to that presentation. We have another key name in this field, Professor Harold Haas. And he is the one who pitched that if we have LED illumination everywhere, we can use that to communicate from every point in the ceiling. In the technical program committee from China, Xiongdeng, he is, Professor Harold Haas is one of the key people, and he may also have been an inspiration for you and for me when we were doing work on this field. So it's great to have him.
Yes, we have invited speaker Harold Haas. The Li-Fi came from his initiative, give this name for visible light communication when we consider the network with the visible light communication we call Li-Fi. We can transmit data use the illumination LED. Sometimes the illumination LED bandwidth is limited, so we have several techniques to address this bandwidth limitation. Here also in this conference, in the third edition OWCC conference, we have several papers on this topic. For example, we have the power and bit loading strategy for the LED channel. So
indeed, a lot of interesting topics. We will present the entire program soon because as a technical program committee, we can announce that we have made our decisions. I think we will first inform the authors in detail and then release the full program. In the meantime, I think we can also say that Harold Haas will talk mainly about 6G and the use of optical wireless communication in that. So we are handling very long range, we're handling medium range, but also on short range, more or less within photonic integration ICs and short range communication is also a topic that is relevant and where optical wireless communication is making its inroads. Jürgen van Erp, you are particularly active from Brussels in this field, and there are indeed many steps that can be made and steps that have been made. Jürgen.
Yes, indeed. Also, this is relatively hot at the moment. You've heard about the CHIPS Act, for example. It focuses a lot on electrical ICs, but also the photonic ICs come into play there, as well as the interconnections of these photonic integrated circuits with the outside world, where still a lot of development is needed and is being made. So also these topics will be covered within the conference.
And in November, we bring that all together. We invite everyone to come to Eindhoven. We like the conferences where people can be present themselves. And we see, Jürgen, that you're now at a conference already, another one. There is also an online possibility, but of course, being present there is a great opportunity to meet people. And hot from the TPC members, as we have collected them here, we can announce that we have now decided upon the program, and soon we will release the full program. See you soon.